Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Real Estate SEO. My name is Josh Guerra, and today we're going to be talking about remarketing and really what that concept is and how it allows you to rekindle some lost traffic, right? So, what I've kind of noticed is a lot of agents that are out there, sometimes they get kind of paranoid by the high bounce rate or low return visitors, and that's okay, right? Like, there's a lot of distractions on the web. There's a lot of people, a lot of websites, like major distribution channels like Zillow that are providing really incredible search experiences, much like the website that you've probably invested in. And you want to be able to bring back some of that earned traffic that you've accumulated through all of your hard work through SEO, right? And it can be frustrating at times, right? Like you're building this incredible website, you're curating all of this content, and you're spending hundreds of hours like creating content that you really just want to reap rewards. And I get it, but what I would recommend, if you're kind of in this scenario and you're seeing like almost to a degree like abnormally high, like pages per sec, if you're seeing abnormally high, like people like not returning, right? Like you're not seeing like the return traffic that you really, really want to see. Or if there are specific pages that you're driving traffic to that you're like, man, I got onto this page, but they didn't convert. They got to my listing landing page where they were researching my value proposition and maybe like exploring why I'm best fit to serve them as a potential seller. I really would like to get in front of this person again. Like, how do I do that? So the answer is very simple, and it's actually utilizing a technology called remarketing. And basically what it allows you to do is have a second opportunity at getting in front of these users. Okay. So like you've probably experienced this one way or another, in your time browsing the web. Trust me, you have. So you probably went to like Amazon or like an e-commerce, store, and you're shopping for like a product or a new pair of sneakers, whatever the case may be. And you then you didn't leave the website and you didn't buy it. You then leave the website, you go to like a news outlet or you go to Facebook, Meta, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I see those pair of sneakers sitting right there in front of me. How on earth did they do that, right? Like they're literally dropping in the products that I was looking at on Amazon. And that's actually very simple to do. It's called remarketing, and it's done by a snippet of text and code that you can implement on your website. And there's a few main providers that give you the ability to do this in a very easy fashion. First, you can actually do it through Google AdWords. So if you go to Google AdWords, you can actually set up an account and then implement, simple remarketing. You can also even do AdRoll, and AdRoll.com also will allow you to do remarketing. And you can also even utilize, more dynamic means of remarketing depending on how like technically savvy you are, right? And sometimes like even your provider of the website, like if you're on a proprietary CMS, sometimes they have the ability to pass an API integration into like an AdRoll or Google AdWords, and allows you to do a more dynamic means of remarketing. So kind of what I mean by that is, let's say you get someone to your website and they browse like, 1, 2, 3 different, particular properties. And you're like, well, it'd be kind of cool if I showed them in a banner ad somewhere those 3 properties they looked at or spent like a considerable amount of time on. And you can actually do things like that through dynamic remarketing. So you could showcase like, hey, look, here's 3 properties you looked at. Click here to re-engage and rebrowse, those particular properties, or start doing another search for new ones. Okay. What I would do with remarketing is I would actually segment your user types, right? Like I would have a different message based on the page that they actually went to on my website, right? Like if they went to just all the property pages, that style of remarketing I just mentioned works great. But if they're searching for, if they actually went to a page like your your listing lead page where they're researching your value proposition and exploring if they should list their property with you, that may be a completely different message that you want to serve up to that particular user, right? It may be like, hey, look, like, I can get you a higher dollar amount for your property, click here, or something along those lines where you're trying to get them back and then serve them that value proposition and link them back to that specific page. That page is like one of the more valuable pages on a real estate agent's website. So yes, the proposition in that banner ad should be much different than just showcasing someone that's looking to buy units, right? So anyways, I just wanted to give you all like some helpful tips when it comes to like rekindling some of that lost traffic. I know it's frustrating, but this is a really great way to start bringing those people back and having a second opportunity at driving conversion. So anyways, until next time on the next episode of Real Estate SEO, y'all take care and we'll see you soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.